I am making this quick recording because we've been discussing the three types of motivation: fear, incentive, and attitude motivation. And we've made the statement that goal setting is the strongest human force for motivation, and that every goal that you have should also be written down on a goal planning sheet. And so let's go over the goal planning sheet to give you a greater understanding of the power of this simple form. And you don't have to use the form as long as you use the outline, and we're going to go over the outline. So the form is titled Goal Planning Sheets, designed to facilitate planning and produces results, successful results. You want to continue to use this process on a lifelong basis. You want to be a lifelong goal setter. This is a vital part of the progress. So on the form, there's an area or a spot called area. And on this part of the form, you enter the area of life affected by this goal. So we're dealing with 4 areas of our life: financial and career, health and fitness, family and relationships, and spirituality, growth, and contribution. So if your goal is to make money, it may be a goal about your financial area. A goal to buy a house may be in the family section, and it may be also be financial. So it's okay to indicate 2 sections of where it belongs. You want to enter today's date, and then in the spot that it says goal, you want to state here in as few words as possible the exact goal you wish to achieve. Remember to state the goal in a form that is specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, tangible, and then of course you will want to devise specific action steps. Consider these guidelines as you write your SMART goal. Now the S stands for specific, a goal specific when it is clearly defined. A specific goal has a much greater chance of being accomplished than a general goal. To set a specific goal, ask yourself who, what, where, when, which, and why. Who is involved? What do I want to accomplish? Identify a location, identify a time frame, identify requirements and constraints, and then specify reasons, purpose, or benefits of accomplishing the goal. A goal must have the 3 P's. It must be personal, it must be possessive, present tense, in the possessive noun, and then it must be present tense. So the 3 P's: personal, possessive, and present. Now, for example, some of us may have goals like to get organized. That's not specific. So a specific goal would be to schedule 15 minutes daily for uninterrupted planning and goal setting. The goal might be to get in shape. Specific: join a health club and work out 3 times a week. Earn more money. To seek a 10% raise by such and such date through obtaining new responsibilities. Here's a more intangible one: how to have a quality family life. Spend increased time of 30 minutes a week just to listen and talk with your child, spouse, or significant other. That's one of the goals that I set. Learn about music. Purchase season tickets to attend all the symphony concerts this year. Improve my health. Maintain my ideal weight of 170 pounds and lower my cholesterol to under 200 by such and such date. Increase business knowledge. Read 1 best-selling book, a business book this month that applies to a project process I am currently working on. M stands for measurable. A goal is measurable when it can be quantified. Establish concrete criteria for measuring progress toward the attainment of each goal you set. When you measure your progress, you stay on target, reach your target dates, and experience the exhilaration of achievement that spurs you on to continued effort required to achieve your goal. To determine if your goal is measurable, ask questions such as how much, how many, how will I know when it's accomplished? The A stands for attainable. A goal is attainable when it is humanly possible to accomplish your goal. When you identify goals that are most important to you, you begin to figure out ways you can make them come true. You develop the ability, skills, and financial capacity to reach them. You begin seeing previously overlooked opportunities to bring yourself closer to the achievement of your goals. You can attain almost any goal you set when you plan your steps wisely and establish a time frame that allows you to carry out those steps. Goals that may be seen far away and out of reach eventually become closer and more attainable, not because your goal shrinks, but because you grow and expand to match them. When you list your goals, you build your self-image. You see yourself as worthy of these goals and develop the traits and personality that allow you to possess them. R is for realistic. A goal is realistic when it represents an objective towards which you are both willing and able to work. A goal can be high and realistic, and you are the only one who decides just how high your goal should be. But be sure that every goal represents substantial progress. A high goal is frequently easier to reach than a low one because a low goal exerts low motivational force. Some of the hardest jobs you'll ever accomplish actually seemed easy simply because they were a labor of love. A goal is realistic when you truly believe that it can be accomplished within the time and resources available. T stands for tangible. Goal is tangible when you can experience it with one of your senses. That is taste, touch, smell, sight, or hearing. When your goal is tangible, or when you tie an intangible goal to a tangible one, you have a better chance of making it specific and measurable and thus attainable. Intangible goals are your goals for the internal changes required to reach more tangible goals. They are the personality characteristics and the behavior patterns that you must develop to pave the way to success in your career or for reaching some other long-term goal. Since intangible goals are vital for improving your effectiveness, give close attention to tangible ways of measuring them. Pose this question to yourself: what evidence of accomplishment will there be when I reach this goal? Benefits to be gained from achieving this goal or the losses to be avoided. This is one of the key components to achieving success. You must list here all the benefits you will gain, you will avoid, and the losses you will avoid when the goal is accomplished. Include concrete benefits such as improved income or items you'll possess. List losses to be avoided, like loss of market share, obsolescence of your company's product or service, or reduction of current income. Also include intangible benefits to be gained and losses to be avoided. Examples of intangible benefits include the enjoyment of greater respect from your colleagues or family, a sense of accomplishment, or improved relationships. Identifying both benefits to be gained and losses to be avoided is important because these are the two driving forces in human motivation. While benefits are probably the most long-term motivators, in the short term, people often act more quickly and decisively to avoid losses. Possible obstacles and possible solutions. While you know what to expect, you can plan realistically for overcoming or working around an obstacle. Consider likely obstacles and formulate possible solutions or actions for overcoming them. Add these strategies to your specific actions for achieving this goal. Evaluating currently existing obstacles also increases your awareness of the constraints within which it is appropriate to function. And then we get to specific action steps for achieving a goal. You must list the exact daily actions that you must take to bring your goals into reality. Many goals depend upon a completion of a series of actions that must be taken in consecutive order, one after another. So after listing these steps, indicate the order that they should be taken in. Some of these steps can be broken down into even a smaller number and more detailed action plans. It's okay to create another goal form if you need to break down the goal even further. You must, however, set a target date for each action. When you study each action step, record the date and the date reviewed, and as you take action, enter the date you completed it in the date completed column. This gives you a clearly visible check on the progress. And then after you have completed your list of action steps for achieving this goal in the order, that's when you can predict how long it will take to do the entire job. Then go back to the top of the form and enter the final target date into the space provided. And this is as far as we're going to discuss the goal setting form. If you'd like to know more about Think and Grow Rich, how to create a definite main purpose statement, how to create a crystallized and specific goal, that's what we teach in our Think and Grow Rich mastermind group. And if you're not part of that group, you really are not going to accomplish the goals that you want in life because you're not going to have the support and motivation of other people. But more importantly, this is stuff that nobody is out there teaching. And this is what you need to know, because until you break down this goal into measurable steps, you're going to make no progress on it. That's why you have failed in the past at accomplishing your goals. But that ends the moment you join our mastermind, because not only do we teach you how to create a definite main purpose statement, which you will memorize because of repetition, auto-suggestion, but you will also take that goal and break it down into measurable, actionable steps, and you'll have accountability, support, and motivation. If you'd like to know more about the Think and Grow Rich Mastermind Group, just comment below yes, and I'll reach out to you by Facebook Messenger to provide you more information. Remember, all you need to do is comment yes below on this post, and I'll reach out to you to give you more information about how you can be part of this incredible mastermind group. We've got 6 and 7 and 8 figure earners in this group. It is an amazing bunch of people, and you need to be in this. So thank you very much for listening to this video, and I hope that this has helped you in establishing and crystallizing your goals for your life.